You have freed the 800 refugees from the depths of Pax Thaucus, but now the armies of the Dragon High Master Verminard pursue you through the wilderness. There's only one hope for you, to find the gates to Thorbarden, the ancient kingdom of the Mountain Dwarves, sealed long ago in the Dwarfgate War. The problem is that nobody knows where it is, or if it still exists. Through the snow-covered Parolus Mountains, across the Dirgoth Plains, haunted with the ghosts of ancient armies. And to the incredible mountain known only as Skullcap, you search for the answers that will save the refugees of Pax Thaucus. And yourself. Welcome to the world of Kryn and the legendary DragonLance.
Props. We didn't have real costumes.
No. I just wore my regular clothes. Anyway, guys, with that, we are live. Welcome to D&D Friday here on Wicked Studios as we play DragonLance, Dragons of Hope, Part 4. I know I told you last time it was Part 4, but I just can't count. So that was Part 3. This is really Part 4.
Oh,
no
Gary's
joke.
Picture. Gaz's picture.
Yeah, Gaz is
That's
not
pretty
here
awesome.
tonight. That was from our college days.
I hope so.
I won't explain. There was a reason that he was wearing that. He didn't just wear that normally, but I'm not going to explain it because I want to leave it up to your imaginations at home. But what are we doing here tonight? We're not going to just talk about Gary, although I could. I could talk about Gary all night. I've actually got some stories, you guys. But anyway, we're playing DragonLance. We're playing the original DragonLance modules. We are on DL3, for those of you in the know, which is Dragons of Hope. We're about probably, depending on what goes on, halfway, 3/4 of the way through. And I'll get into what happened previously after we get a little idea of who else is playing. Of course, I'm Adam. I am your DM here tonight. Why don't we start with Will Da Playa?
Pew, 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 pew.
Wow, you're getting louder with it too. I think you're getting more confidence being a player.
I like how all the rest of us did it too.
I know, right?
Like we all took it upon ourselves to do it.
It is a higher caliber I'm using. That's the thing.
That's what it is.
Hey everybody, I am Will.Player this evening, and I will be playing the magnificent magician Kender Linus.
That's
I think his last name's Quickfoot.
Quickfoot? Quickstep.
Quickstep. Something like that. I should probably open my
You're a
character.
fucking character. Maybe you
I know,
should
right?
get you to act together here. At least you're awake tonight, so that's a step in the right direction.
I'm here, so there you go.
We're making progress. Let's move over to KD.
Hey, I'm KD. I'm playing Zarek. He's a elven fighter. And he's twin brother to Zane.
Speaking of which, let's talk to Kemchan first. Kemchan, who are you playing? See that? See what I
Before I
did?
fall
Little bait
asleep.
and switch.
So I'm Kemchan. It's Saturday morning here in Thailand, and
He's living in
I
the
play
future,
Gorel.
guys.
This is from the future, which is why I'm so tired. I play Gorel Nightfoot, the human fighter, and his adoptive dad, Flint Fireforge, the dwarven fighter.
And last but not least, Jason.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jason. I will be playing Zane, the elven wizard, who is twin brothers to Zarek.
All right, and we've got Wolf Squanch back in chat tonight.
Yes.
We're not gonna squanch it tonight.
That was bad.
You missed it anyway.
maybe
See,
we
this is not a
will
joke
Oh,
for
you
you.
missed.
This is not a joke for you, Will.playa.
It's an inside joke, Will.
Yeah.
It's not part
This is for everybody
You're
except for
outside.
you.
Fine. I didn't want to be part of your group. No way.
He's not nearly squanchy enough.
You know.
Wolf Squanch
He's
is like, "Haha, it was
sub-squanch."
bad but
Yeah.
good.
So anyway, guys, previously on DragonLance, and we'll make it quick because it's already 9:27. So the group who had rescued 800 refugees from the prisons of Pax Tharkus have let 72 of them die. No, 78 of them die.
Whoa, we didn't let them die.
Your choices
We didn't
help them
decide
to
to
die.
let them die.
See,
Um,
according to Adam, like the one barometer we have of how far along we are in this mission, we're 10% finished because
That's a good way of thinking of it.
10% of the refugees are dead, and he keeps telling us that we're killing them.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
that
Yeah,
seems
so you
to
guys
be the
have
only
some,
goal we have right now.
yeah, you have a
Yeah.
lot more refugees to kill. The actual goal is to find them safety, and you're getting there.
Right, we're
So
10% along the way.
yes, so you
No
guys,
danger can befall
Right,
people
there's
that are
no
already dead.
danger when they're dead.
yeah, so you guys went around. You did a little exploring. Ran into some more winter wolves and regular wolves, and ultimately found them a spot, the refugees, that is a little bit more enclosed to provide a little bit more safety. There's a little bit more protection from the elements, which is what killed a number of them. And then you went to bed. You actually had a reasonable conversation with the council because Zane excused himself from it. He did taunt Hederic, the High Seeker from Solace.
There you go.
And the good news is that Hederic did have some people on his side, some warriors that he was getting on his side of things. However, a good number of them died during the battle that also killed like 80 refugees. So good news, bad news situation. So we're gonna pick up tonight in the morning. The snow has finally stopped falling, although it is still very cold. Visibility is much better than it has been the last couple of days. You all have awoken from a long rest. You did meet with the council the night before and decided that you were going to find the grove that Flint knew about to try to get the refugees to safety before then trying to find Skullcap. Now, Skullcap is a little bit of a mystery still. We know it's a part of the mountain range that you guys are in, the Corollas Mountains. We know that it's fairly close by. We know that it was there was a large battle during the Dwarf Gate Wars just prior to the Cataclysm that took place there. And we also know that in this general area that you're in is where a black-robed wizard died, killing many of the Nidar dwarves, of which Flint is one of their kin. And there was some damage to an area close to where the refugees originally had camped. You guys had a choice to go left or right. The opposite way was what used to be a forest. However, most of it was burned down magically and never recovered. But you were able to find them, like I said, a new place. Now, you were talking about trying to cause another avalanche or trying to find a way to block the main road, since there are Draconians that are getting out. It has been 3 days since you escaped Pax Darkus, based on your best estimations, you had about 4 days before the dragon armies were able to free themselves from the boulders that you dropped, or that Linus dropped, trapping them in Pax Darkus. So we didn't actually give his name yet, so I'm not going to mention his name there, chat. Now everyone's just going to look in chat, so I might as well just mention it. But that is... You are very close, Citerin77, but that's not quite it. And anyway, he's dead. So what does he matter to us? Or does he? Dun, dun, dun. Actually, we have heard his name, haven't we? With the... did we mention the name, Jason, when you found the spell books? Or no?
Yes. Fistandandalus?
Yes. So we did hear the name. So I know you know the name.
I still can't believe somebody actually calls themselves that.
That's his name, man.
That's okay.
He didn't have choice. Blame his parents.
Sure he can. He can just say, hey, just call me Bob.
Yeah. So, anyway, we don't know if this is the same wizard. We could guess. It was definitely a powerful black-robed wizard. Is Fistandandalus that? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. So anyway, guys, in the morning, you awake. I need somebody to roll me some dice.
Sure, I'm raring. I haven't rolled dice.
Now there are... Okay, great. So there are some small outcroppings. I wouldn't call them caves, where some people were able to get some shelter. A lot of the older people and people with the children tried to stay last night. It did snow all night. So I'm going to need somebody to roll me a 2d10.
I can do this. 18. Yay!
18 people died the night before.
Good
Great.
job.
See, that's how it works well.
So
That's
That's
good,
how it
right?
works.
Because
Will
we're
is-
trying to get rid of all of them, right?
all right. So
How's that song? I got 888 problems, but I think I'm messing it up.
You know, you're close.
yeah,
But a refugee ain't one, something like that.
yeah
It
that,
was a good. It was. I enjoyed
He
it.
tried. He tried.
I
No,
did.
I enjoyed it.
roll me a d4 now.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 children were among the dead.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, good job, Will.
Okay, maybe I should stop doing
Your high rolls.
Yeesh. So it was a rough night again. The refugees are very upset. Thank you, Lord Gasumba, for hosting. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Thanks, Jan.
But you guys had a pretty decent night's rest. Since
Linus
you are-
feels like $1,000,000.
Yeah, Linus was resting for like 24 hours. He like curled up in one of the wagons when nobody was noticing and rode the 16 hours here that you guys walked through the snow. So anyway, what are you going to do?
So
Hi,
what's
guys. How you doing? Where are we
the next
going?
course for us is to find a more permanent spot for these refugees.
Yes.
All right.
Do they need help finding food in the meantime, or did the scouts got that covered?
Well, the scouts are also looking for... Now that the scouts will help look for food. There's not a lot here. It's winter. But it's up to you on how you want to help.
Well, I think our best.
I think we're
best suited
at,
to find
yeah,
a spot.
yeah. So I'm down to
Yeah, I
that.
agree.
All right,
Totally.
so again, on the map, and I will move you guys at home onto this map. You guys are here currently.
Oh, sorry. Okay, thank you.
Well, you're really in this cavern here, so it's going to take about an hour or so for you to get from camp out to this open area here. And Curlithlon offers to stay back and help hunt.
Yep.
Good idea.
Can he organize and lead the hunting parties?
Yes, he will be doing that. Well, working with the plainsmen anyway.
Yeah.
Did we figure out what was over in the 22 area?
Yes, that
yeah.
was the.
Oh, that's the forest.
Yeah, that was the forest that was half burned down by a magical explosion.
Okay. Gotcha.
You weren't there, so you don't really know.
I was sleeping in a wagon.
Yeah. You were doing
So-
whatever you were doing in the camp.
We need to find two things: a more permanent place for them, and a way to slow down the pursuing dragon army, or mislead them in some way.
I mean, we also eventually want to get them to a town, too, yeah?
But I think the town we're looking for is Thorbarton. It's the closest one that's close. The
closest one that's close.
Closest one's close. So, Adam, what's in this area down here? Hang on, let me ping it. I think this might be the best way to go.
All right. I can make another. I can reveal some more areas here because I'm assuming you're walking and talking.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't really see too far in here, but anyway, so you can see
over here's like
those are like foothills.
foothills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is traversable over here.
Saying it one more time, I'm so sorry.
Down at the bottom where you
Okay.
before it goes black there. There's more
And then
mountains
are
on the
there
side.
mountains in the distance?
You in this direction, if looking straight south from where you are, you do see and I'll highlight more. You do see some mountains to the west. However, it does not look like they're any more directly south until you get very far south.
Got it.
And there's another small mountain range down at the bottom of the continent.
And then out towards the east.
Out towards the east, if you look, and we'll assume that you're beyond this mountain ridge now, you see more of the same here, for as far as you can see.
Of the foothills.
And up here, you also see what you could not see in the limited
Like
area
the snow.
before.
Right.
A tower. It was hidden by the snow, and because you guys never really looked directly in that,
Right.
because you immediately turned and went looking at the mountain range in the corner here to look for a way
Yep.
through.
And
So
it was blizzarding.
Yep. So there is a tower in the distance.
We so need to go to that tower.
How tall is it? Can we tell from here?
I will tell you in a second.
Hey guys, look, there's a tower over there. I bet there's somebody who lives in there. And if they live in there and they live around here, maybe they know where Thorbarton is. Or maybe they know something else.
It looks,
Maybe they're a wizard like me.
Maybe. It looks like it's about 100 feet. Giant black slab of stone. That's really all you can tell from here.
100 feet tall, so probably like 7 stories or so.
Yeah,
8
thereabouts.
stories.
Yeah.
And it's clearly big enough that we could see it from here.
Yes.
That
Again,
might be a
it
better
doesn't
shelter.
look as big on the thing. Thank you, Daniel Para, for liking the stream. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Thanks,
That
Daniel.
was a good one, guys.
That was a good
You
one.
nailed it that time. It's big enough that you can see it. I mean, obviously in the distance it still looks fairly small from where you are, but you're not terribly far away. You're about, an hour and a half or so away.
My
2 hours
thinking
tops.
is if it's empty, we can easily house most, if not all, of the refugees in there, and we won't lose any to the elements while we're hunting.
Thinking
Thank
that
you,
too.
Joseph C. Yeargain, for liking the stream.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Thanks,
Yeah,
Joseph.
let's do it.
Cool.
All right, so you're going to head in that. Thank you, Joseph C. Yeargain, for now following. Huzzah! All right,
Thanks,
we're
Joseph.
losing steam there a little bit at the end, but you get the idea.
Unless Gorell and Flint object.
Well, Flint says that, it's going to take time out of the... Thank you, Eric Myers, for liking the stream. Huzzah!
Thank Eric.
And a shout out to the Dragonlance wiki and those folks from the Dragonlance
Yeah, no doubt.
Nexus for posting the links for the stream on the
Very
Dragonlance
cool.
wiki.
Let's go.
I would tell you when their game is. It's once a month on Saturdays. I think they just played, so I think you've got another month.
That's terrible.
At least another
We'll
few
do-
weeks. We'll tell you the next time we play.
Yeah, so
Thank
we'll
you,
do
Eric
better
Myers,
next
for
time.
following. Huzzah!
Thank you, Eric. Huzzah!
I have to ask them what day they're playing next. But anyway, thank you guys for supporting the stream. So Flint says that he does want to go in the other direction, down past these mountains.
What's down there?
That's where he thinks
The number
there's a
20.
grove that will provide a little bit. Thank you, Siderin77,
Oh, Siderin.
for cheering 500. That gives everybody an inspiration.
Oh,
Huzzah!
sweet.
Huzzah for that. Except for me.
Nice.
I don't get one.
You're inspired enough, Adam.
I am. So, anyway, so he says that's where he feels the grove with the caves and the safer area is, and it's going to take a couple of days to get there already.
Okay.
So he but he's not going to stop you from going
But-
whatever in the
so-
direction you want to go.
Does he
Do
know
you
about
know
this
exactly
tower?
where that grove is?
He just knows it's a tower. He's never been in it. He knows of
No,
the
the
tower.
grove.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Know
What was your
exactly where the grove is.
He knows roughly where the grove is.
So, if we can house the people in that tower while we're looking for the grove,
That's what I'm thinking.
it's probably the safest thing for
It's a
them.
narrow tower. You don't feel that all 704 refugees will
So we draw
fit,
straws.
Give it a couple of days.
but some
Right.
could.
Well, there's got to
Some
be like
people
You
can
give it
stay
a couple of
outside.
days, they'll fit. Yeah. They'll work.
So wrong.
Nature will work itself out, guys.
Yeah, that's the way that works.
I mean, there's got to be floors on that tower, right? It's not just like
Yeah.
an empty
I mean, you don't know.
with a staircase.
Yeah.
I mean,
Could just be a staircase going up to the top.
could be. I guess we'll find out.
It's worth investigating.
Yeah, that's sort of why.
Yeah, because what if there's a guy that lives there and that guy knows lots of things and he's really fun? He's got hot chocolate. Whoa.
Bro, I want hot chocolate.
Yeah. Let's go find the hot chocolate. That sounds great, Linus. You've convinced everyone. Let's go.
Garel pats him on the head. It's like, I love your enthusiasm, kid.
I'm not a kid. I'm a kinder.
Sure you are, kid.
Tender garden. Or-
All right.
Jeez.
It's better in Elven.
Loses something in translation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So you guys are gonna head to the tower.
Yes.
All right. So
I think so.
you're able to get there. It'll take you with the snow that's here and Zane. It tends to slow you down a little bit. But
Zane can get on my back.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't even notice he's on there.
I'm on Garel's
Not,
back.
no, he's like a horse. Zarek's like a horse.
Yeah.
Doesn't even
Zarek's the
Zane
pack
on
animal
his
of the
back.
group.
Yep.
You let Linus ride on your shoulders, don't you, Garel?
Oh yeah, like one shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Totally. That's all I need.
One
Oh,
shoulder.
and then he hugs your neck with his
Oh,
arm.
that's sweet. So, you guys, it'll take you a little less than 2 hours, but you're able to get there, and you see a solitary stone tower stands in the lonely plain. A single door of iron hangs twisted and open. Next
Wow.
to the tower, about 100 feet away, is a black slab of stone. The tower is also black and made of black stone. When you look at it, it looks like runes were carved across its face once, but they've worn smooth over the centuries and the weather, and can no longer be read.
On the slab of stone.
That's on the slab of stone. Yep,
Does
about
the
100
slab of
feet away.
stone look like it was placed there, or that it fell there? Or
It looks like
what?
it was placed there specifically. Yeah,
Okay, like a road marker, or like a.
something like that. Yeah, you would think.
How big is the slab?
The slab it's not that big. It's probably only like 3 feet by 2 feet, something like that.
Okay. And there's nothing we can get off of it at all.
No, it's been worn down. You can tell that something was written there, but it's
Right.
so worn down you can't make anything of it.
All right, let's go in.
All right. Yeah, that isn't ominous at all. No,
I just saw that too.
So yeah, you do enter. The door is open. It's hanging open. The bottom floor is really packed with snow as the winds just sort of blew it in. It's a hollow stone cylinder. Like I said, it was about 100 feet high, about 100 feet in diameter. And there's a 10-foot wide spiral staircase, which is the bane of your existence. It's a good thing Curly's not here, actually. That leads to a platform at the top.
Ooh, that's good.
So
Oh,
this housing people is not going to happen, but if we go to the top, we could probably see further around.
right.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Linus hops down
let's
off of
do a
Garot's
quick-
shoulder.
Let's do a quick
Ratia!
search through the snow and stuff, see if there's anything we could find down here.
Yep.
And then we'll go up.
And could Flint actually like fix the door?
Not without tools, and he doesn't have any with him, I don't think, does he?
He doesn't have any-
Oh, Zarek is mending.
I mean, with mending, you could do it. It would take a few tries, but you'd eventually be able to mend it all together.
I mean, okay. I guess, like, technically there's no magic, so that makes sense.
What do you mean there's no magic?
Like, normally, like, in this world, there's really no magic other than wizards, so, like, mending would probably not be a real thing.
It works a
because
little
Zarek's
bit.
not
Yeah,
a
it would
wizard.
work. The mending
what I'm
effectively would work differently. You can still
Like,
do it, but it's not a
yeah.
spell.
I see.
Yeah, it's like not a cantrip. It's like he's just really good at mending things.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I justified
Okay.
it, you know?
Thank you,
It's like a
Chris
math
Scotty, for liking
Yeah.
the stream.
Huzzah!
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 Thanks, Chris. Well, Linus went running up the stairs already.
You know what? Let him do his thing.
All right.
He hopped down and said Ratia and then just took off.
All right, so we got two things going on. We've got some people looking on the floor under the snow, and we've got somebody else looking up on the platform.
So yeah, Zane is going to investigate the snow, and then when he's done with that, he'll help Zarek with the door.
all right.
I mean, we can both look at the snow and
That's fine.
both look at the door.
Yeah.
Or do you
So
want to do the door first so nothing sneaks in behind us?
That's what I was thinking.
Let's do that.
all right, so you guys are working on the door. Linus runs up the stairs, and on the platform, a steel framework supports a huge glass lens. It's now chipped and pitted at the edges. It's mounted so the lens can be rotated as well as tilted. A smaller frame just to the right holds a second, smaller lens that is fixed at about eye level.
Oh,
His eye level or normal eye level?
Well, normal eye
I think
level.
that's- I think that's a fair question.
Yeah, it's normal eye level. So it's a little
Okay.
high for him.
Linus is going to look through it. Is it like a telescope?
If you just look at it now, it just you don't really. It's everything looks a little wavy, as you look, but
Right.
it doesn't really. It doesn't illuminate anything that you don't already see.
Is there a way that he could like sort of like move and manipulate them, and it's sort of going to be like a magnifying glass, but not so that he can see, but so that it can direct light, like a light beam?
It's not a light beam, but as you're looking at it, you do see that there's an arrow engraved at the base of the frame, perpendicular to the plane of the lens. And then there's also another arrow engraved along the tilt of the axis of the large end. So basically you've got a big lens and then a small lens. Each of the bases have arrows engraved on them, and both of them are able to be manipulated.
Well, he'll move them so that they line up with those arrows. Is it like You know,
Yeah.
is it like a yeah? So
Yeah.
he does that. Yeah.
All right, roll a dexterity saving. No, just kidding. No, it's fine. You're able to. This is meant to be a helpful tower for people, not a hindrance. So you do. You are able to match up the arrows, and you can see. Basically, it looks down at the floor of the tower.
Okay.
And then when you look through it, you see a... Hold on one second.
He's got to do the dad thing.
Uh-oh.
It's not the dad thing. It's I'm streaming. Keep the shit down. That's what...
That's being a dad.
Yeah. Oops. So, but all you see is snow.
All I see is snow.
Yep.
But
So he doesn't see us down there.
But I can see where it's pointing the area where the snow would be, right?
Yes. Thank you, Druid X3, for following.
Huzzah!
Oh.
Thanks, Druid.
It might be Druid
Okay.
times 3.
So
who am I to say?
where so it's looking inside or outside of the castle? Or the tower?
The way that it's looking right now is inside the tower.
And that's lined up with the arrows.
Yes.
Okay, so then Linus will jump down, casting Featherfall.
Okay. Splat.
Hold on. Hold on here. 1 second.
A 3. Where's your table? And Will is distracted. Anyway, watch us Tuesday nights for Greyhawk Adventures here on Wicked Studios, and Wednesday nights we have
Okay, I
Escape
gotta
from
roll.
Sector 1. Didn't you roll? Oh no, that was the other thing. I thought you.
No,
rolled
that's
already.
from
Okay.
before. Yeah. So let's see. I gotta get a 20. Featherfall's first level, right, Jason?
True.
Off the top of my head, so I don't have to look.
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. So yeah, Linus floats to the ground.
And then when I get to the ground where I start clearing the snow.
Okay.
Let me look at my bag too. I'm going to see if I've got a broom, like a small broom of some sort.
What's Gorell doing during this time?
Well, Gorell and Flint were both kind of like sifting through the snow to see.
I got a
Okay,
broom
so you
stuff.
guys are already moving it. All right. So
I pull out a little broom.
Not
Start...
like sifting it, like not trying to move it, just like
okay.
nope, nothing here.
Yeah, there's nothing in the snow. As Linus
Okay.
starts sweeping away with his little pan and broom that he's got here, it takes some time. And at this time, Zarek and Zane are almost done with the door. You see a symbol of a hammer engraved on the floor of the tower behind and slightly to the left of the large lens, which is now actually pointing at. If you look up.
So we can see the lens from the ground, from the,
Is
the
it
way that
weird
it's
I
moved.
instinct-
The way that it's
I
moved now, you
instinctively
can,
was
yes.
like, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, it's not important at all. I was gonna be like, I instinctively was like claw hammer, and then I was like, wrong game.
Wrong game, yeah. It's not the claw hammers, I can tell you that.
So after,
that much I'll tell you just outright.
after Linus uncovers the hammer, he goes, "I found Thorburn. Obviously, this is a clue."
So the lenses are
Gorell's
pointed
like-
into the tower.
Right.
Right now.
It's
And they're
right. It's
pointing
pointed.
at the
It's
hammer?
pointed down from the platform, pointed down toward the ground at the hammer.
Okay.
Does Linus tell us that he found the lenses?
No. Well, I don't know. I might think of it. Let's see. Hold on a second. You could always ask him.
what are you
What'd you find
doing?
up top, Linus?
Girl's like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Oh,
I-
there's a cool thing up there with glass and lenses and things like that. Like the lenses for like if oh, you know that dragon we saw? Like if that dragon was wearing glasses, they'd be, well, I don't know. Maybe they'd still be too small for a dragon's glasses to be wearing on them. But anyway, and I posted because there was an arrow and then another arrow. And then if you moved one thing and you set to that and you set the other thing, well, then it looked down here and it looked at this part right here. And look, I found a hammer.
Bro,
Girl looks
do
at
dragons wear
Flint. Does anybody
glasses?
understand
I don't
that?
know.
All Zarek got was that some dragons might wear glasses.
There you go. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Good to know.
All right, let's go check out these lenses.
Yeah.
Okay. When you look through the lens, you see, obviously the hammer is magnified.
Mhm.
And you see what looks like there may be some sort of inscription, but you're not able to make it out.
Because it's like eroded or
Hard to say.
No, Linus is standing on top of it.
Yeah, Linus is
waving.
so
He's
they're
waving at you
up
guys.
like I'm saying, is it like it's hard to make out because it's a language we don't understand, or just because
No,
we
you can't. It's hard to make out the actual lettering.
I see. It's like blurry almost.
Zane, roll. Let's just say an investigation check.
Sure thing. I'm gonna
Thank
give
you,
I'm
Eric
using-
Kubil, for
I'm
liking
using
the stream.
inspiration.
Huzzah!
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 Okay, go
Thanks,
ahead.
Eric.
I'm using inspiration.
It's better.
A little bit better.
13. Okay, so you're looking around because it seems like there's something missing here.
Mm-hmm.
And you look up and you notice a hole in the sort of the upper end of the wall toward the ceiling of this tower. You would know, I'm not even going to make you roll for this one because your knowledge of the moons would let you know this. You would know that when the red moon of what is it, Luniatari, rises, when it's at its peak, it would be
Lined up with the
that
lenses.
hole. Yes, and
Okay.
probably lined up with those lenses, and may help figure out this puzzle.
All right.
That being
so,
said, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning.
So if I take my staff and hold the light up to the hole, like where it would be casting, does it basically confirm the theory that we need the moonlight going through it?
It would, yes. The light,
Okay.
it's a different type of light, and because it's already inside, it's difficult to
Mhm.
say, but it does seem like it would line up directly
Got
with the lens.
All right, so we clearly need to come back here at night and check this out.
Flint reminds you, is like, that's not why we're here. I mean, it's a nice little extra, but the reason we're here is to try to find someplace for these refugees.
I
And,
get that, but this may give us a clue as to where Thorbarton is.
Yes, like I said, it's not the reason why we're here, though. It's a nice little extra. We'll come back, but for now, I think we need to use the height of this tower to scout around a little bit
Sure.
Yeah, I
and get
agree
a
with
better
that.
direction, get an
Yep,
idea.
that makes sense.
So,
Can we
Okay.
see any further from the top of the tower?
Also, can we manipulate
The
the
only
lens?
opening is that one hole that's sort of catty-cornered out that sort of looks straight ahead.
Oh,
So there's no
so
way to get
difficult to see.
outside from the top there.
From the top, no.
spider climb.
I mean, that would work.
Can we?
Or
what
Gorell
can we
could
see
just
through
punch a
that
hole through it.
I'd like to. You know what? Let's try it.
Can we see anything else from that hole?
From where it's positioned, and you would have to, you know, in order to be able to really look through it, you would need Gorell to lift you up,
I was
or
gonna say,
Zarek.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zarek. He's gonna be like, "Bro, get on my back."
Got you.
Um,
Thank you.
from where it is, you just can see mountains in the distance.
Okay. Which way is it pointing? Which way is that direction?
It's pointing off. See where this little corner is over here? Whoops. In this direction.
So there's mountains in that direction, and then the plains would be.
Yeah, I
this
can
way.
actually. I'll even reveal that area a little bit for you.
Cool. I see.
So it looks very similar to the rest of the area you're in.
Okay.
All right. What would you like to do?
The information we have about Skullcap is that it's somewhere in this mountain range. The information we have about Thorbarton is that it's somewhere to the southwest.
Well, nobody knows where Thorbarton is.
Okay.
You think
Flint speculates it's southwest.
Yeah. And that he speculates that Skullcap is southwest.
Mm-hmm.
Really, from where you are now, almost due west.
There's a
Due south.
There's a number 29 right here that's just aching to be looked at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is that?
In the,
Directly south,
the hills.
almost. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I kind of want to see what's up this way.
Flynn says, I mean, we can go that way, but it's going to lead us through just effectively a maze of mountains. We might find something better through there, but I think we need to go all the way down and around. But again,
the original plan was to go down.
yeah,
Yes.
and but again, he
So
wants
it might-
he's giving you the directions that he knows, or as best to his memory he knows.
So,
He's not going to stop you guys from doing,
we
going in any
have-
direction you want to go.
did we set up anything with the people at the refugee camp as to when we would be back or anything like that? We didn't.
No, although
Okay.
he would have mentioned that it would be at least a few days, to get there and get back.
So let's take a day, scout around the area, maybe like go up into here, check out 29, and then head back at night, see if we can't figure out what the lenses and stuff mean, and then set out fresh in the morning.
Can I just say that if we do find something like a better place
Yeah.
to go, then we'll put the tower on hold and bring all the refugees
Yep.
to that place first.
That sounds good.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I like that.
So let's go to 29
Everybody
first.
just roll a intelligence check fast.
Oh boy.
Wow, Zarek.
Zarek. No surprise with Zane. No surprise with Linus. And Gorell. So everybody but Linus realizes, though, and this is just to keep in mind, it's not to sway you one way or the other. Every night that the refugees stay where they are, more of them will die.
Right. That's why I suggested
If we find a place.
let's make that top priority is
I
finding
agree.
a place, and then coming back. If we don't find a place, then we can go back up to the tower and see if we can use that
Right.
to figure out a place.
Well, any place we find for the refugees needs to be within a day, otherwise they're just going to keep dying.
Exactly.
So if we can scout out the area now.
They need a place effectively, and this is, from the council, if they're, nothing is going to be safe forever, but they need a place where they can get more cover, and frankly be able to find more game but as that, as the search for Thorbarden, which seems to be the only place in Kryn which has any real safety since it's inside of a mountain, is found.
So here's my thinking. For tonight, we fix the door on the tower. The tower has one way in. It's 100 feet across. We could probably fit 50 or so people in there. We take the most marginalized people after we see what the symbol is through the moon. So after the moonrise, we take the elderly, the sick, the children, whatever group the council decides. They're probably going to pick themselves, but whatever. They'll go into the tower and then be secured for the night. The rest of the people will have more resources, more of the better places to sleep, because they won't be used by the people that need them the most, because they'll be safe in the tower.
Okay, that's after we scout.
After we scout and
that's if we don't.
That's
find
if we
a
don't
place.
find any place
Okay.
within a day.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Except, how late does the moon reach that point? Because if it's like 1 a.m,
Right.
we probably don't want to do that.
Right. I think the moon reaches that point. You said around 8 o'clock?
I said when it's at its peak. I didn't say a name. I said it was 8 in the morning when you guys were there.
Got it.
So
It would
know
it would
what
reach
time?
that point around midnight.
Around midnight.
So that might not be.
Well,
Maybe it would be actually, because it would save lives probably.
yeah, it would
Yeah.
still be okay if we said, go in, then when the moon reaches its peak, we need to move everyone out, and then at least enough people out where we could see the symbol on the ground. And I'm sure we could make it work. We could figure it out.
I think our first step is scouting, because then if we find a place, then we don't even need to worry
I
about
agree.
the tower. For
So
now.
let's go tell Curly, or he's out scouting. So let's go tell Gold Moon that,
Is that on the way? Yeah.
because it's on the way. Because we're headed back towards.
Right.
this
It'll
way
still
anyway.
take you an hour into almost an hour into the mountain range to get
Right,
to
to
the
get
camp.
back to here.
Well,
Do
it'll
you
take
have
you
a do you
over
have
an
a
hour.
message?
It'll from where you were, it took you about 2 hours. So it'll take you
Right.
about 2 hours to get back, and then another hour or so, almost an hour to get to the camp in this area.
That message, but it's
here.
only 120 feet.
Oh.
I can. This is what I'll do. Okay, cool. I will write a note on a piece of paper. I will attach it to Sheba and send Sheba in to go find Gold Moon
Okay.
while we're headed down.
Okay.
And the note will say we found a tower. It can house about 50 or so people. At night, we're going to move them in there so they have shelter.
If we don't find.
If we don't find a better place, we're going to continue scouting.
Zarek will be over your shoulder. If we don't find a better place.
Right.
If we don't
Got
find a better place.
So I'm just
Underline
gonna
that. Underline it.
Good.
Okay.
And then we'll leave Gold Moon with that missive, and then go down and scout. Do we want to try 29 first, or do we want to go up this way first?
Well, Flint did say he knew of some mountains down that way, right? That might be good for shelter.
Well, Grove, yeah.
But he did say it's probably a few days travel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We need to find some place for tonight.
How far is 29?
A few hours travel.
From where you are, yeah, about a little more, because again, you're in the. Oh no, you're not going to the mountain range. Yes, it'll take you from where you are. It'll take you about 4 hours, but
From the tower.
Yeah, 4 hours from the tower. You can get there by noon.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh, okay, let's do that.
Yeah, because again, it didn't take you that long to figure this other stuff out. You were only there for, again, it's probably 12:15, 12:20, whatever it is, but it's a little afternoon.
Midday.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll
Thank
head
you,
down towards
Lawful
29.
Stupid RPG, for hosting with 29 viewers. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
You're in the
I
right
love
place. We can
the
tell
name
you that.
Lawful
The
Stupid.
cooler your username, the better my huzzah is.
That's right.
That might be biased and like wrong of me, but
No,
I'll admit
No
it.
way.
you're allowed
That's
to have
Lawful
preference.
Stupid? That is awesome. I love it. Yay.
All right. So, you guys head down. Again, it takes you about 4 hours. Zane, please roll me a Constitution saving throw. $13. Okay, I mean you start moving a little slower, obviously. Again, if you're still on Zarek's back, it helps. But your coughing, it comes and goes, but isn't terrible.
Okay.
So when you get to 29, snow-capped hills roll in seemingly endless procession to the horizon. There is no wind here. Yet
That's
the
good.
moaning and rushing of sounds of wind are heard. So you can hear it in the distance through like the mountain pass.
Cool.
The
Do
end.
we see any further?
Thank you, Pilot Lock-On, for following. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Thank you, Pilot Lock-On. We appreciate that.
I will
So
highlight a
the,
little bit more of the area for you.
the number 29 was just that.
It's just yeah, that's all.
Just a description.
By the way, I'm gonna give you a little something here. Also, same thing here.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
There's a lot of these.
Well, if it's out of the wind, that's something, though.
Yep.
It's no more shelter though.
Yeah, exactly.
And does it look like game has traveled through this way or no?
Roll a survival check for
Do you
those
wanna
of you
give me
who are
advantage?
proficient.
All right,
I will give Zarek advantage.
Pretty sure I'm not proficient in that. Let's double check.
21.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, Zarek didn't need any help. Doesn't seem to be a lot of game here.
Okay.
You don't. Again, it's difficult because it was snowing last night, but you don't see any fresh prints in the snow.
What's
Is that
So you
this?
said
Swamp?
Fresh Prince.
The fresh, you can't. Yeah, you see the
Can't
fresh
see the
prints.
Fresh Prince.
You can't see the
No.
fresh prints because
I wish I knew that rap by
Western
heart.
World, yeah.
He's in Bel Air.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
in Bel Air,
Is that swamp?
and you guys
down
are still in Philly. It's not. No, it's not swamp. It's basically like flat, grassy
Like
lands,
prairie?
plain, like
Prairie
prairie.
land?
Yeah,
there? Okay.
Haga, because it's covered with snow.
yeah.
I'm kind of thinking now. Is there further?
That would be
mountains
weird if it was a swamp.
south.
What'd you say?
Is there further mountains south of here, or is it
South
starting to
and
level
west,
off?
It looks like.
Yeah, there are more south and to the west.
I
It's hard to
think
see
we
because
need
you're
to-
blocked by mountains.
Right. Okay.
I think we need to look in here because if we go any further down, we're not going to find any place for tonight.
Yes, I'd agree with that. Even if it's just forest, if we can find like a mountain forest, that would
Right.
work
If we
too.
could find anything that's got more cover than where they are right now, will be better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
How long would you like to move in that direction?
So we're going to go back up.
All right. So
Here.
again, if you made it now, you're basically going to where on the map? Just to the right to 29, just from like the start of the foothills here,
Oh.
or did you go all
Yeah,
the way
we-
down to
We
29?
kind of got like into the foothills enough where we could see the.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could see 29. I'd like to think that we got there and it looked like a giant birthday candle.
It
Like
just
you
says
said, 29.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. So how much? So I mean, it'll take you, again, 30, 45 minutes to get back to walk over to this area here. Once you get here, you do see that there are mountains to both sides. It looks like there's a opening through here.
And another number. Look.
Well, this number has been here for some time, yeah, but don't get so excited about the numbers. You saw what happened last time.
Hey, last time we heard a howling. That's something.
You heard the howling of the wind that you were in moments before.
Still a number.
Let's go look and see what's up in that direction.
Okay. So you
At the
travel.
very least, this looks more like a bottleneck.
You travel in that direction. And I will reveal more.
I mean, we literally don't really have much of another option. Oh, look, is those trees?
All right. There are some trees.
Aha!
It's not a lot.
Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trees. I might have counted that wrong. They're really tiny.
Well,
it's pretty close. I'm not going to count them.
First,
So we'll say
first of
10 or
all,
11.
you're supposed to sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
If you, I mean, you can
Dating
get to
yourself.
that little tree outcropping. It's not. I mean, a couple of things that you notice. One, you're just basically behind the mountain range where the refugees are already located. There doesn't seem to be anything besides these couple of trees, which could, I mean, I guess theoretically be cut down. But they're not going to provide much cover. They're certainly not going to provide cover for 704 people. Or 654 if you get 50 of them into that tower.
It doesn't work, Adam. We don't like that.
I'm sorry.
We want another. We
So
want
those
another
trees are not
answer.
going to provide cover, but they could provide fuel for fire. They could also be cut down and possibly used as obstruction.
We can make a lean-to.
Keep in mind, you're very limited in the ways of tools. There are
Yes.
pickaxes and shovels,
Mm-hmm.
but
Girls.
that
Axe.
that the slaves from Paxtarchus were able to bring with them, and they used as weapons, frankly. But there's not an axe to be found besides, the Flint's battle axe.
Flint's.
Yeah, battle axe,
Yeah.
and his hand axes. That's about it.
All right. But we do have rope, and we do have 800 people or so.
How far in are you going to go?
Well, it looks like there's another forest area up here, right?
Yeah, can we? I was gonna ask if we could see that from where we are.
Yeah, I mean, you can see what's lit there.
Okay.
So let's go check out that other forest area.
It's not necessarily low fantasy, Rico, but it's basically high fantasy. There's just not a ton of people who use magic, although magic is there. And all sorts of crazy monsters and stuff are there. So as you move in here, you can see a little bit more of this area, which I shall reveal to you. Oops, that didn't help.
What you should be revealing is Thor Barton.
I'm making it worse, not
Yeah.
better. I'm not. You're going in the. You're not getting. You're not getting.
Oh, did you guys hear that? He messed up. He
I
messed
can
up.
tell you that.
No,
We're going in the wrong
no.
direction. He just said it. So
I
we go
think you
the
all knew
opposite.
that, didn't you? I didn't
We
think.
knew
Yeah.
that.
I think we knew that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Look at all those trees.
Yeah.
I don't need to count those.
that being said, it's also a big open space.
Full of trees.
But trees, though.
It's a forest, Adam.
There are it's not really a forest. You're in the mountains. But there are trees. There are some tree coverings here. Yeah. It's basically evergreens.
Can we see down to the south,
Like down
Like,
here.
on the other side?
you-
Yeah, down that way, down that path.
You can see.
So another mountain.
So like another
that
inlet.
ends at another
Yeah.
It's
mountain.
like a dead end.
Yep,
Yeah.
another dead end.
Okay.
That looks better than where we're at right now.
Well, there's two
Yep.
advantages. It's a narrower pass here, and then another narrow pass here.
Yeah.
So it's two.
But keep in mind, it's also going to spread out the
Mhm.
what do you call it, the people more.
Sure.
But also, as powdery snow blows in gusts across the ancient stones of a southern road, you scattered about are relics. A rusted helm here, a broken weapon there.
Ooh, this is
All of the items that you see are rusted and beyond use and have no value. Flint, though, as he's looking at them, sort of takes a moment, picks up a helm, sits down on a rock and just looks at it for a moment and says that these are relics of the Dwarfgate Wars. So more battles were fought here. He says if we continue going, let me just make sure I'm right here. If we continue going up around where that forest is, so the northwest, we'll get to, there's some more mountain ranges in the way that we have to go around, but we'll be dangerously close to the Nidar kingdom.
And that's bad.
Well, the way things are going here in this world, a bunch of wayward humans could be.
Maybe if we
Yeah,
collected
yeah,
all
we
this
needed a
stuff
pair of
laying around
dwarves.
and gave it to them as a present.
If they wanted it, they would have taken it.
So up. So he's saying that up this way is where the Nidar dwarves.
It's up. Basically, there's mountain ranges in the way, but it's due west from here.
Okay. And the Nidar dwarves are not Flint's people.
No, they are.
They are his people.
Okay.
And they're also the people of the four dwarves that you met that ran away.
Yep.
Right, so they won't be very welcoming.
Alienated them.
Well, the thing is that we stick the refugees here, put them in the forest, go back with the 50 to the tower, stick them in there, and then wait for night so that we could see the directions to Thorbarden, which is obviously what that hammer on the floor is. And there you go.
Obviously.
So the relics were down this path?
No, they were up
Down this
No,
way.
they were by the trees.
in here, in between
Yeah.
the two
I
tree
see.
area
Okay.
here.
Okay. Does this tree, the forested area, look like it would provide better shelter?
Again, it would provide some. It really wouldn't provide shelter so much as it would provide cover if something were flying overhead, but it would be difficult for the people to camp there.
Okay. And
It's
this-
possible, but and that area
This
too.
path-
It's possible to camp there. Is it that much of a difference from where you are now? A little bit. Again, it's a narrower passageway. The people would be more. They'd be closer to the entrance there because they'd be spread out more.
Sure.
And they'd also be further away from the tower.
Right.
But
Still within a day.
anyway, either could be used as shelter. It's not
And
much
what
of an
time
it's
is
not
it?
much of an upgrade right now.
Not
It's
much of an
about
upgrade, right?
3 or 3:30 in the afternoon.
We still have a few hours
Yeah.
left of
Let's
daylight.
check down this way. See if there's anything in this area that's hidden back that way.
Okay.
Because that's still within the travel time that we would have to get everybody over here.
All right. So
But I think
got
we're
the wrong
running out of
thing here.
time to explore.
We are.
Why is that not revealing the area and making it worse?
They should have said that.
So basically, you guys, when you get to the open area right over here, you can see that basically it's more of the same, and it looks like it just sort of, the mountain ranges sort of snake around, and there's, different, valleys. There is some, again, some evergreens here, some tree cover.
So, my one question is: would it be easier to cover tracks in the forested area than it is to cover the tracks of 800 people just tramping through the snow?
It would. That being said, there'd also be a lot of tracks from 800 people tramping through the snow in order to get to the forest.
That's
Right.
So it's kind of a moot point.
Mm-hmm.
If they started in the forest, it would be easier.
So we stick them in the forest, hope for a blizzard.
Right. Well, okay. So it looks like we didn't really find anything that's significantly
Thank
better.
you, Manx Works, for following. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Thanks,
So
Minx.
it looks like in this afternoon we didn't find anything that's significantly better.
No.
We might be able to direct some of the hunters towards the forest to find some game in there that might help. Birds, small game and stuff like that would probably live in there. But I don't know how much good that's going to do right now. I think our best bet for the night is hold pat here and bring as many people as we can to the tower.
All right.
Yeah,
so-
I think that's our best bet.
And then maybe set out to the south tomorrow and kind of let them know, yeah, we'll be back in 3 days or 4 days or however long.
Good luck.
I mean,
Well, we got to go south anyway, because isn't that where he said the vineyard was? Right?
It's not a
Yeah.
vineyard, it's a grove.
Grove, vineyard, it's all
Yeah.
the same thing.
Dwarven Vineyards is south, and I'd love to just, do a wine tasting if we have the time. We are in the area, after all.
There you go.
can we just go look in this, like investigate in here
In where?
on our way back?
Like down that little
Like
area.
down this whole thing. I want to give it a thorough look, because what if there's caves? What if there's, extra places for people might be able to hide?
Sure. I'm cool with that. Did we look in here? I had to run downstairs before because that looks like
Yeah.
trees.
Yeah, you just sort of looked
And-
down.
That's more-
Yeah.
That area.
Okay.
You
That's
didn't
more
really
mountain.
explore it, but you took a peek in
Right.
there.
We didn't see any like caves or anything in there.
From where you were, it would be difficult to say anyway, but you didn't
So
see
I
any.
wanna- on
You
our way
haven't
back-
seen any. You haven't seen any in the places that you've been looking in.
On our way back, I want to give a thorough look in this area, because that's where we saw the relics, right?
Hmm.
I want to give a thorough look in this area for any caves, and a thorough look down this tributary for any caves.
Okay.
And then if we don't find any, we'll just go back and then we'll do the best we can for the night.
Thank you, Rico Miyoko, for following.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Thanks,
It
Rico.
also might be Reiko Mayoko. I don't know.
Huzzah again.
Huzzah. Thank you, Lawful Stupid RPG, for following. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
All right. What are you doing? You're going to check out 26 first, do a little exploring? So,
yeah, we'll do a pretty
take
thorough
some time
look at
there.
6.
all right. Everybody roll a survival check, because this is an easier one, so everyone can roll it, whether you're proficient or not.
Do you want to give me a
Yeah, I'll just give Zane advantage.
All right, so you're
Fine.
but
You're-
that's
you're
keep in
saying-
mind
So I'll
that
just give Zarek advantage.
it's difficult. I told you.
Zarek?
But keep in mind that will also limit the
Nice.
amount of space that you'll be able to cover.
Well, Zach,
Linus
great.
is just starting to bellyache. When are we going back to the castle?
Linus got a 0.
Nice.
Yeah. You're just following the elves and complaining.
Yep. That's it.
And Garel, you got a 12 and Zarek got a
12.
23. You spend about an hour or so looking around the area and do not see any caves.
Okay.
It's just sheer mountain face on this side over here.
That's over by 26, right?
Yes. So you want to
Alright,
spend
let's-
some time in the little...
In this one here.
All right.
Yeah.
Everybody again, roll your survival.
This is not the right way to go back to the castle.
It's not a cast.
He got a 3.
21.
He's getting better. He's starting to see,
he
despite
got
himself.
Whoa,
He got
that's
excited
a
for a
double.
second.
Corral.
You find a mansion
Corral finds
large enough
everything.
for 700 people.
Yeah.
Carved into the mountain face.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no. You guys all just wasted those high rolls. There are no mountains in there either. I mean, no caves in there
There are
either.
no mountains.
Okay,
Yeah, all of a sudden, it's all an illusion.
but we're sure there's no caves there.
You're positive that,
Positive.
yeah. You think that there aren't any caves in the other. You're positive there's none over here.
Absolutely, there's no caves here at all.
Yep.
All right, so we'll go back and tell the findings to Gold Moon, and then I guess we'll head to the tower and get it ready for whatever we're gonna do.
Well, you would have to meet with the council in order to talk to them about splitting
Well,
their group.
They can do whatever they want.
Well,
I'm
no,
like-
they would have. They're the ones you would have to talk to about your plan.
Well, I'll tell Gold Moon what we want to do, and then Zane will head off to the tower.
Okay.
At the very least, Zane will sleep in the tower if they don't want to.
All right. So you guys are going to head back to your camp.
Yes.
All right. It'll take you a few hours to do that, and we will take a short break. So hang in there with us, folks. Well, what could they do while they're waiting?
They could get some snackages. You could get some beverages. And you could get some snackages and beverages.
You could.
You're-
Anyway,
you're
hang
right.
out here. We'll be back momentarily. Get up, stretch. Let's do some stretches while
Ooh,
we're
yeah,
in between
stretch.
here. I need to stretch a little, I think. All right, we will see you guys. KD and Jason are already on it. All right, we will see you guys in a moment. Hang out here for DragonLance, Dragons of Hope, Part 4.
Semicolon stretch time.
gotta tell this story on the air. Hey everybody, we're back. Welcome back to Wicked Studios presents DragonLance: Dragons of Hope, Part 4. We're walking and searching through the Corollas Mountains, but before we do, we were mentioning Native Americans. I've got a brother-in-law, not the brightest bulb, and he
doesn't watch the show, right?
I doubt it. Not anymore, anyway. So when he was applying for colleges, all of a sudden in the mail, he started to get all of these things targeting like Native Americans.
I automatically see where this is going.
And my mother-in-law
Jesus.
said, "Well, why are you getting all of these things for Native Americans?" He's like, "Well, I checked it off." And she's like, "Why would you do that?" He's like, "I was born in America. I'm a Native American."
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Yes, that does happen, people.
Yeah. So anyway, just a little bit of insight. We don't see him often, so I don't need to deal with it much. But that's what I do have to deal with at family functions, guys. That's just one thing. We'll tell more stories of my family on another episode. But right now, let's get back to business.
We're changing the name of the show to Dragonlance and Adam's Sprites.
Yeah, DragonLance: A Walk Through Adam's Past, Part 1. All right, so you guys make it back to the camp. It's early evening, late evening, 6, 7 o'clock, somewhere thereabouts. By the time you're done with your mission, everyone's a little surprised to see you because they thought that you'd be gone for a few days looking for this grove. They're excited to see you, and Gold Moon says, I got your note. I'm not sure I quite understood all of it, but did you find us a place where everybody would be safe?
Nope.
We found a castle.
And then walk away.
Yep.
You found a castle.
Yeah. It's really
Not a
big.
cake.
It's got a lens at the top. We're going back
Not
there
a
now.
castle.
Looks like a castle. It's a tall, skinny castle.
So I tell Gold Moon we could fit about 50 people in it, sheltered safely for the night. We do have something that we need to take care of at the castle in the night, so they'll be disrupted for a few minutes at a point in the middle of the night. But
Excuse me, get up. I need you to move. We got to look at something on the floor.
Yep. But it's defensible, so, and we'll take care of guarding it. So, whatever group of people you decide to send there, you can do that tonight. But other than that, we didn't find any place that's better than what we have right now. So, you can tell that to the council, and we're going to set out in the morning to look for this grove.
Okay, I'll get the council together.
Okay.
Will any of you be joining?
No, we're going to a castle. It's a tall,
No,
skinny
Flint-
castle.
Flint says he'll join the
Gorilla,
council.
You're gonna go with him.
And Gorell is always not far behind Flint.
All right. And Zarek, are you gonna stick with Zane, or are you gonna go to the council?
What's Zane doing?
Zane's going back to the tower.
Oh, then yeah, he's gonna follow Zane.
So you're going back to the tower right now.
Unless Zarek wants to stay at the council, then I'll busy myself at camp.
You might want to busy yourself at camp. I think Zarek would prefer to stay there.
So
If you're like hell bent on going back, sure, but
no, Zarek wants to go to the council. Like Zane will hang out for the council meeting, but then he's going back to the tower. So,
Okay.
but Zane's not
Boring.
going to the council meeting.
Come on, let's go to the castle. Who
We're
cares
gonna
what
wait a
those
couple
guys
minutes.
say?
We're gonna wait a couple minutes, Linus.
Aw.
All right. So the council meets. Here are the council. For those of you who remember, the ones at the top are the more important ones, the leaders of the group. The others are more support. and give their ideas, but the ones on the top are the ones you need to convince. So, Elliston says, well, it's good to see you. I'm sorry you didn't find the grove that you were looking for. However, from what I understand, you'll continue looking. There is word of a tower that may hold some of us. Maybe you could provide more information.
It's a skinny castle.
It's Flint taps him on the head. Go sit down, kid.
I don't wanna.
It tells him about the tower, basically how many people it can hold, and probably you'd want to send like the weak, the children, the elderly there, because it can only hold so many.
I don't know how safe it'll be, Hederick says. Sending the weakest and the children to a place so far away.
It's actually not that far away.
Yeah, Zarek will be like, it's not that far.
It's a couple hours.
And we will be there guarding it for the night. But in the morning, we will set out to look for
Oh, I
a
see.
better place.
This is just so you could have a more comfortable place to stay.
This guy's kind of an ass.
No, we just don't want
At this
people to
point,
die.
Flint is just ignoring Hederick completely and directing it more at like Gold Moon, Brooklyn, and Elliston. And it's just like, listen, we just don't want more people to die. We figure the weakest will have shelter, someplace to heal those who are wounded. The children would be safe there, while the stronger ones of us can...
Not all of the
remain.
children will fit. Although, I guess some of them are infants still that are...
If you stack them.
Right.
Um,
Right. The smaller ones that can't they can't help at all. There are the older children can help by gathering wood, help track animals.
but without the parents there, I don't know if they would be willing to separate themselves from their
I'm just
children,
telling you
especially
what's
the ones so
available.
young. Oh no, I understand, and I appreciate this information. Well, I guess we should bring it to a vote. Hederick, no, we should not split up. This is a dangerous place, but they had a mission. They need to stick with the mission.
And we will in the morning. We figure at least this way.
Yeah, you said that last
The weakest.
night.
I vote
This
go
way,
to
at
the
least-
castle.
At least this way, the weakest will have someplace to
Yeah, this is just a
gather their
temporary
strength.
thing.
How many
Well,
people
very
need to
temporary.
die here?
Wait, what?
How many people need to die here? Before
Probably
you-
Girl
about
mutters.
10.
That's why we want to bring people to the
Gurel
tower,
mutters,
so
I
they
can think of
don't.
one.
Captain Mymar, if it was repeating, just kill him.
I know.
Just-
I keep snickering at Captain Mymor.
Well, I guess we'll leave it to a vote. Hederick votes no. Gold Moon looks at you all and says, "Are you sure that this is a safe place?"
Well, it's safer than what we have here. That's all I can
We-
tell you.
we
And we
fixed
will
the-
be guarding them for overnight.
We do have, yeah, we will be guarding them. There's a door that closes and it's all enclosed. And I imagine it'll be probably warmer because it's indoors.
Yeah, they'll be out of the elements.
Yeah.
You could take it for what you will. But either way, my group is going back tonight.
Gold Moon will vote yes. Marita says, without having any other of the parents, that I have to vote no. I understand what you're doing, and I know that it may be the right decision and the safest decision, but I can't. I know I can't bear to be separated from my child again, and after so many have died. Thank you, Zytech 2K2 or XY Tech 2K2 or some other
I would say
variation of
Zytech.
that. That's what I thought it was. Zytech 2. That sounds reasonable.
I think so.
Zytech
wait.
2K2. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Thanks for following.
Thank you.
So Zarek will say, well, okay, wait, actually, just question. Why would Marita be separated from her kid?
Because not everybody
Yeah,
will fit.
Oh, I see.
So she's going to vote no. Brooklyn
In the house.
says, there shall be no sleep until we are all safe in Brooklyn.
That's the actual guy's name, folks.
It's in the book. It's in the book. I'm sorry. I think it's a good plan, and I vote in favor of it. Keep in mind there are no elf children here. So that's 2 yes, 2 no. Briar and Elliston and Eben are the only other ones with votes. Briar says, I fear it's dangerous, and I don't know that the people would be willing to split up, even for the safety of a tower. I vote no. Elliston looks at you and turns and stares for a little while at the camp and the people as they're getting ready to bed down for the night. I trust your judgment. I value your opinion. However,
I hear a butt coming.
all my friends have big butts. Come on, Simone. Let's talk about your big butt. What's that from?
You
Oh,
heard
my
it.
God.
Yeah.
It's always for
It's
Pee Wee
always for
Herman.
Pee Wee Herman, yeah.
I thought we were going to talk about Sir Mix-a-Lot first.
I am also not comfortable splitting up the people. I must vote no.
Okay, all right. We'll see you guys later. We're going to the Skinny Castle.
Eben says, I wouldn't mind spending a night there.
Fine. Flint's like, fine. Who wants to come can come.
Who's the guy
You've all-
what's the guy's name that's constantly
I'll be right back.
Nethrum River the
What?
asshole. What's his
Riverwind?
name? No, not
Riverwind?
fuck Riverwind too. Yeah, him.
Hederick.
Hederick.
That's
there
what
you
I
go.
thought you meant.
It's like, yeah, Hederick, why don't you come? There's like beds and all kinds of good stuff.
Minus no.
Then you can push
That's
him off.
some minus.
Take him up, show him the telescope, and then shove him off.
So Zarek will say,
He's
well,
He's a
we are-
Kender. He's not evil. He's not gonna do that.
A
We,
dark
um,
Kender.
Ooh.
Zarek
We'll talk,
will say-
Adam. We'll talk.
Zarek will say that we seem to
Oh, I just
suspect
stabbed
there
myself in the hand with my pencil. I'm sorry.
might- That was silly.
Ah.
Why did you do that?
I don't, it was a bad idea, it turned out. All right, continue. I'm sorry.
What'd you learn?
I learned not to stab myself with pencils.
Bravo.
Lead
So-
poisoning is real, Adam.
I don't think there is lead.
It's
in-
graphite.
Yeah.
Graphite
nobody likes to
poisoning
know it
is
all.
real.
Sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble, Ken-chan, but Adam's not getting that poison.
Damn
so
it.
Zarek will say that we are going to go back there tonight because we feel that there might be a clue to finding a place for shelter.
Okay.
So we do need to be there at nighttime, so we will be going there. So if anybody should decide to come along, if the council decides that they want to come along, like, we will be there and we can defend you.
Maybe.
Well, what?
Grill slowly puts his hand over his mouth. Shh. Yeah. I know.
Well, we thank you for that, and in the morning you'll continue your search for more shelter, a safer place to be as we continue the search for Thorbar.
Oh man, we looked all over the place today. Rocks, more rocks, couple trees, more trees, rocks, more rocks. Ugh.
We'll definitely, and Flint's like, we'll definitely take the next couple of days to search for a better place for everyone.
Should we come with you? Because the more days we spend here, I fear the more deaths that we will have.
That's up to you.
Come with us to search, you're saying?
Yes.
Or to the tower, or just the
Not
tower.
to the tower, but once to look.
Because we're leaving from the tower.
Right,
We're
but
leaving
you'll
from
pass
the tower.
by this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pass
I
by.
mean, I agree with Garel. I think that's up to you.
We'll take a vote. And
Yes, you vote.
And we will in the morning we will send word first thing and let you know if we will follow or no. Our concern is staying here so close to the road with the draconian attacks we've already had. I don't know how long it'll be before they get through those boulders, but I fear that our time is quickly running out here.
All right.
The longer we stay
And
here,
then,
the more danger we're in, both from the elements
Yes, we all
and
know
from
that.
the enemies.
And Flint starts walking away. He's just grumbling under his
All right.
breath.
The council continues to huddle together and discuss the options for the morning, if they're going to attempt to follow you south or stay where they are, because waiting another 3 or 4 days is a scary scenario. But they will vote on their own time. Do you guys have any advice to give them, or just it's up to you?
Don't eat yellow snow.
We can let them know about the trees in the forest that we found too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
We'll
so-
let them know about that.
Okay. All right. So you guys head back to the tower. You find it the way you left it. The door is closed. It does open up. Did you fix a lock too? Because there's no key. Or does it just close?
Just closed.
That's what I figured, but just checking. I didn't want to assume. All right, so you guys, and we'll put you back on that map. Are able to go back to the tower.
And no one came?
The only one that came with you was Eben.
Okay.
Eben or Elliston?
Eben.
No, it was Eben. Yeah.
Not the elves?
The elves did not, because there's too many of them to fit, so they stayed. I don't have a card for Evan, so if you get into a fight, he's not going to be much help. We'll just have to make some stats up for him. Oh, wait, I might have it on the back of this book. Anyway, yep, there he is. Okay. So, you guys go to the tower. It's, about 9 p.m. at this point, so you'll have time to do whatever. If we want to just fast forward to midnight, we can do that as well.
I mean, we can fasten a lock onto the door.
Yeah.
We have time to kill.
And Zane's gonna make sure that all the snow from the floor is clear.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys do that. Anything you want to talk about, or you're just going to wait till the sun rises and do your chores?
I guess we should post a watch outside.
Linus is asleep already.
He's gonna miss. He's laying right on top of that hammer.
Yep.
Too.
Well, if we're setting the lock on the door, we'll lock ourselves in. We don't have a key, but we'll fix the lock, lock it, and then break the lock in the morning. This way,
Or just like a board across the door.
There are no boards here.
There
Yeah.
are no boards.
is
There's
there
no
anything we
like
can-
furniture or something we could break apart.
Nope.
You'll
Okay.
wake Linus. Come on now.
Come on, guys.
Nobody
Does-
cares.
The little
Nobody
guy.
cares.
Have any
No, you
stones
didn't.
that he can-
to secure the door. No, the
Does
only
he
one I
have alarm or anything?
No, I don't have alarm, but we can lock the door. We can mend the lock, and then lock the door, locking ourselves in, and then break the door open in the morning.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
We're just
Okay.
a lock.
We don't have a key.
I mean, that's the best we got.
Oh, it's one of those. Sure.
All right. So as you guys wait, all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, but after a few hours, slowly, the red moon of Luniatari, is it Luniatari? I don't know, these moons. Somebody in chat can tell me what the red moon is. There's Luniatari, Nuatari, and Solinari. Solinari is the...
An Atari 64.
Yeah, Atari 6400.
It's a new Atari, guys. It's the new one. It's coming out soon. That's the black moon that nobody sees. You don't even know it exists. Luni Atari is the red moon, and Solinari is the silver moon, I believe. So anyway, the red moon gets to its peak. It's not quite a full moon, but there is enough light that comes through the opening, the little hole in the wall, shines through the two lenses that Linus had put together, down directly on the hammer that's engraved in the ground. Unfortunately, you still can't read it because it also lights up Linus, who's sleeping right on top of the hammer.
Gorell
wait, is
goes
he
over and
actually-
But
scoops
he's
him
now
up.
bathed in a red light. Okay. So you scoop him up, move him out of the way.
Move him out of the way.
I'm assuming Zane is looking through the lenses.
Yes, sir.
Do you speak Dwarvish?
No.
Okay, that's right. So you can read the following. In the time of Durkin, Lord Thane under the mountain did the world sunder and darkness fall upon Krynn. Look now upon the plain of war, whereon many brothers slew brother, and surged as a tide of death to take that which was not theirs. From those who were cold of heart, look on as did Fistantandalus, magician past his age, through the eye of Elar, at the gates of Thorbarden, sealed now and forever against love and life. Now only Fistantandalus holds the key, buried with him far below.
Far below here?
It doesn't answer.
Yeah, who are you asking? Zarek's gonna be like, bro, what are you
Do I know where Fistantantalus was buried? Or was he buried?
That knowledge is lost.
Okay.
That being said, you know that there is a connection between Fistantantalus and the Skullcap Mountain.
Yep. So, what I'm inferring from this is the only way into Thorbarden, which is probably sealed, is buried with Fistantantalus.
Flint.
I know that he fell at Skullcap Mountain. That was his final. That was where the final battle was that he died in.
Flint will say, "Ugh. Dead mages, Skullcap Mountains, it's all bad news. There's got to be another way."
Do you know of one?
No.
Hey guys! Oh look, the moon's out. Oh, it's all red. Okay, so all right, what are we doing now? Gorell, come pick this up.
Pick what up?
If
What?
Flint says he doesn't know another way, then Zarek will say, well, this might just be our best bet. I know it kind of sucks, but I'm willing to try it if we have no other options.
We don't even know exactly where Skullcap Mountain is. We could be lost out here. Yes, you do.
I could find it.
Uh-huh, no problem.
I say that to the group. I could find it.
How you can find it? How?
Magic.
All right, bro, do it.
Couldn't you do that before?
No, you see, I had to find this first. Now he can do it.
You didn't know that's what we were looking for before.
Us powerful wizards work in tandem like that. Magic's mysterious. I wouldn't expect you to understand, Gorell, but I'll tell you how it works when I know.
Huh.
All right.
It's close by. Within a week's travel.
How do you know?
I'm aware. I can sense it.
Starts massaging your shoulders.
Good job, bro. Flint, I understand your reservations, and I don't want to bring up any bad feelings or soreness or anything that you may be having, but if this is our only chance of survival, if Thorbarton is locked to us and closed to us, and the only way in is buried with Fistantantalus, then we need to find where he's lying.
You don't think that a place that's called Skullcap Mountain, where an evil mage is buried, isn't cursed? It's gotta be cursed.
Oh man, I hope so. That sounds so much fun.
It's most likely cursed, but we've got Linus, who's a powerful wizard.
Thank you very much.
For fuck's sake.
That's okay. Don't worry, Flint. I'll protect you.
Oh.
I won't let that meanie get a hold of you.
Gorell and Flint just kind of look at each other.
Derek's like, oh, bro, you're a wizard too? Derek didn't even realize. My bro's a wizard. You know my bro is a wizard?
He's just a short wizard.
Yeah. By the way, you guys would know that it's what the stuff that he's actually able to do is very strange because no one has ever heard of a Kender wizard before.
Yep.
And you've also noticed, Zane, that he doesn't have any books of any
I know.
kind. Yeah.
I have theories.
Jason noticed.
Jason sure
Ah.
noticed.
I am magic incarnate.
It's on his business card and everything.
Yep.
So, the way I see it, this group shouldn't follow us to Skullcap. We need to give them a direction with which to go.
South.
Because the council's not really leading them in any real way. They're relying on us.
We need to get them to the grove before we go looking for this cursed mountain.
What's in this grove?
Caves, tree cover, a place they could stay while we go to this cursed mountain.
And that,
Ooh.
just remind me again, that is southwest from where we are?
Yes.
But like,
Well,
It's
like
better
four
to-
rays, right?
it's better to go south than through the mountain passes that we discovered yesterday or today.
If you keep going through there, you're gonna get to the kingdom of Nidar, or you're gonna get lost in the mountains somewhere.
Okay. So, I guess we'll set out with the caravan of refugees tomorrow to the south, and hope we find a place for them to stay.
Cool.
Then
All right,
once they
so it's
have a little
settled
bit more shelter and security, we'll set out to find Skullcap.
All right, everybody in agreement?
That sound good?
All right.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna hit the sack, get your long rest. You wake up in the morning. It's another clear day. Another cold day. Somebody roll me 2d10.
I got it. I'm good at this. See if I can get 20.
Oh my.
3.
All right. Only 3 people
Ooh.
died last night. None
Do
of
I
them
roll
were
D4
children.
now? Oh, okay, cool.
None of them are children. There's not a high enough percentage, so I'm not going to be that mean. Okay. So you guys are going to head back south toward here and see if see what the council voted on, if they're going to follow you or not.
Sure.
All right, you get there. Again, still early morning. There are a handful of plainsmen, and you guys didn't set a watch that night, right? So you're all fully rested and everything.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are a few plainsmen there, Gold Moon included. And she says the council voted to come with you. They're concerned about staying here, especially this close to the road, another day. So the everyone's on their way here, and she looks behind her. We just wanted to make sure that we were out here first thing to ensure that you didn't pass by without us. Did you learn
No,
anything?
we wouldn't do that.
Did you learn anything interesting at the tower?
Yes.
But nothing that would help the group, Flint says.
Huh. Okay.
Not immediately anyway, if it does.
Not. Yeah. It's more of a. It's more of a long game.
Well, let's hope we're all around to see its end.
Yeah. Which is why we're gonna lead you further south, hopefully to the grove we're looking for.
These are not the groves you're looking for.
All right.
Because this ain't it.
So you wait a little bit longer, 45 minutes or so, and you start to see the caravan moving. When you guys head south, are you going to take the front, or are you going to?
I think we'll take the rear this time.
Yeah.
Well, we have to.
Oh, we have to
them.
lead them.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, Flint has to be in the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Linus will do
So
it.
yeah, Flint and Linus will take the lead. Everybody else should follow and cover the rear.
Okay, that's the plan.
How many
Keep
of
the
us
heavy
are there
keep the heavy
total?
hitters in the back.
I want to make sure that the warriors loyal to Hederic are with us in the back.
How many total are there, not including us?
Warriors.
About 30.
60.
Oh, 30.
No, there's more
Oh.
than that. There's 69 left.
Okay.
Only a handful of them are Hederick's guys, from what you knew from
Yep.
the first
So
time.
Zane's gonna go over to them and say, I understand that you are the best warriors of the group. I'd like you to help us be the rear vanguard.
Roll a persuasion check.
Sure. I'm going to use suggestion on the leader.
Okay.
of them.
Ooh.
So have him make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
The suggestion will be, you and your men should help us guard the back.
13.
Okay. So for 8 hours, he's compelled to help us guard the back of the caravan.
Okay. He'll do it. There's 5 guys with him.
Great.
So 6 altogether.
The rest of the warriors can do whatever they like.
Okay. Some will stay on the sides. Some will stay up front. All right. So you guys travel. Let's see. By the time it gets to midday, you're about right at the 29 here. Are you gonna like hug the mountains? Are you gonna stay on the hills? What are you gonna do?
I'm affectionate, so sure.
I feel like we can hug the mountains.
Yeah.
I think that would be
Yeah.
the quickest plan.
Also
the carts-
looking for caves along the way, I
Can the
guess.
carts
Yeah.
navigate the hills?
There's enough space here where the carts are able to move
Okay.
easily enough.
The minute that the terrain becomes impassable for them, we should break them down and carry the wood. Use it for fires.
It
Easy
seems.
for you to say. You're not going to carry any wood.
Yeah, but and he just looks at Zarek as he says, "Carry the wood."
No, I look at the 800 refugees.
701.
That's fine.
Haven't cracked it.
701 other people.
Yeah, 99.
Especially the kids.
Yeah,
Put them to work.
there's a group of toddlers. I don't think you're getting off so easy. So you can tell that like you'll be able to bring the carts all the way around, at least through this area,
Okay.
without issue. So we're gonna move to another map.
Uh-oh.
It's our favorite little map here.
Oh,
Nice.
man.
This map.
That means
Here we go.
That looks familiar.
However, Flint, Linus,
Hee-hee.
you guys in the front here. Well, roll a perception check with advantage for you because of your keen senses there.
Linus?
Yes, you're a Kender. You can see
And Flint?
I don't know about
also?
this.
Flint
Oh,
also,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, I got 11. I don't know what
You didn't
kind of
need
kid you
much.
think I am.
keen senses.
Nice.
Kenders in general can see and hear better than most.
Oh, good to know.
Flint does
Wow.
not notice. You needed a 10, so.
Oh,
Linus, you hear heavy footfalls from the coming from the mountains shortly ahead of you.
Oh, you hear that, Flint? I think there's a giant coming. Hear it? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What? What makes you say that?
You can't hear those footsteps? Maybe you should take
Apparently
your helmet off. Let me look in your ear. Maybe there's something stuck in your ear. Let me check.
Leave my ears alone. He like swats them away.
Well, there's something coming. You should get ready.
Flint
Do you
kind
have-
of grumbles and
Do you have any candy?
what?
Well, if you meet a stranger and you offer him candy, there's a good chance that things will go better.
Strangers with
Giants in
candies. You
water.
never heard about that? No.
Yeah, I heard that they're great to find because then they can give you candy. Hold on. He looks in his bag. Come on. He's on fire. He's got candy in his bag.
It's not wrapped though.
That's okay.
And there's like
Got all
dust and
kinda
hairs
hairs
stuck to it.
Yeah, he starts picking the stuff up.
Lint.
Oh yeah, see, you got some candy. Let's go see who it is. You'll start going up the thing.
All right. Flint.
Flint's gonna let him run ahead. He's gonna like, you go ahead, kid.
Oh, man. Okay. So as you're running, you see coming toward you a large green-skinned being holding a giant club. And you're going to need to roll initiative.
That's a dead giveaway that he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh jeez.
Flint is down here somewhere.
Linus
Good.
doesn't know what that is, but
No,
Will
does.
Dot
I don't think
Will Dot
Linus
Player sure does.
is Linus. Yep, you're right about there. Let's pull up the initiative. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Pull up the initiative tracker. Let me clear this out. All right.
I'm chuckling
Yeah.
to myself because in my notes I'm writing, Linus hears giant footballs. He runs ahead to give him candy.
Eesh. Flint, also roll initiative because you're close enough. Actually, everyone can roll initiative. You didn't click on your token though.
I did.
No, I'm telling you, it's
No?
not up on the thing. No.
All right.
We'll
Do it
give you
again.
whatever it was. You'll give you a 13, but you got to roll again. Now, I knew you guys, by the way, would take the back this time, so I put it in the front. I thought it was just going to be able to kill like a bunch of people.
I knew that was going to happen.
Um,
I
Yeah.
just knew it.
I did not expect two of you to be there, and everybody else behind. But such is D&D. All right, Flint had a 13 the first time, right?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody in?
Nope. Hang on.
Nope. Holy crap, he got a 21.
Yeah.
Yikes.
17
There's Gorel.
for Gorel. Okay. All right, you guys are. Oof. Somebody roll a d12.
Got it.
You're 4 rounds away. We'll say that the other people in the front also heard this noise, heard the Kender talking about giants, and started to pass the word back to you guys. So it's like a game of telephone, though. So basically, as far as you know, there's like a horde of giants coming to attack
Right.
the caravan
We
from the
should probably
mountains.
go do something about that.
Zarek's like, I want to fight a troll.
Horde of
Giant.
giants.
Sorry.
Horde of
Giant. I
giants.
knew. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean,
troll.
That's,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a
Horde
bunch
of
of troll.
giants.
I mean, giants. I'm sorry, I really wanted to fight a troll, guys. I'm gonna
Oh
sit
man,
this
I
one
want
out.
to fight a troll.
I'm gonna sit it out.
Well, if it's not a troll, then
It's not
stay
a troll.
right here.
worth
Yeah.
All right. So
Gorell's like, finally! He starts running forward.
the troll
Oh, I took the bet because I wanted to fight a giant.
will run up to poor Linus.
And he's sticking out his hand with some candy. So,
With
I
some
hope you're
candy.
friendly. You're
Oh my
pretty.
god.
You're
Can
pretty
you please
scary
roll
looking.
Persuasion.
This is gonna be. You might want to roll another character. All right. He's got 3 attacks.
3
Wait,
attacks.
wait, time out.
Oh
Time
my
out.
God.
Can Linus roll persuasion to try to give him candy?
On his turn,
Oh.
he sure can.
So,
Attack 1, 23.
That's a hit.
14 slashing damage. He just like lunge, slashes down with the other claw. Yikes! 25
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 15.
Damn.
Are you still
Ooh.
up?
yikes.
That's okay. We're at 29.
And a bite.
One of these got to miss.
Oh, not this one. Another
Oh, for Christ's
23
Damn.
for 7. Wow.
Oh, yeah, he's down.
And the troll picks him up,
The
puts him
candy
over his
just dropped on
shoulder,
his hand.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
and starts walking back
Oh,
up into the mountains.
You know what? Linus just saved everybody.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
Well, what kind of troll is it? This is obviously not a regular troll.
Gorell.
I don't have words right now.
Gorell.
I
is
don't
on
have
his-
words for those rolls. 23, 25, 23. Really?
That
Really,
was-
Adam?
it's- look, man, it's the roll of the dice. I'm throwing rocks tonight. I really like
That's
Linus,
it. We're
too,
going
so
to
that's
Vegas.
a shame.
Everybody go to Vegas.
Yeah. Linus, roll a death save, please.
Okay, yeah, it's my turn. Hold on.
Because I'm assuming you aren't at 0.
No, I'm negative, yeah. I was -5, I think. All right, first death save. Where's that? There we go.
Oof.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
One fail.
Zane is getting closer. Flint.
Move those stubby legs,
he-
buddy.
Yeah. Let's see. What's my speed?
25 or
20.
30?
20.
It can't be 20.
It says 20.
Yeah, I think that's wrong.
Should be 25.
Yeah.
Okay, 25.
And you can throw hand axes, I will say.
I thought elves were 30.
Why?
No, elves are 30.
20, 25. Okay, so that brings me. Oops. That brings me here.
Now
Do I
you can
even
move
see-
further, but you wouldn't be able
With a
to
dash.
attack.
Right. Or you can throw
Right.
your hand axes.
All right, do I even see it?
Oh, yeah, you
here?
can see it
Or-
from here. Just ignore some of the terrain
All right,
here.
so-
It's like... This is
Okay.
just the path. He's a big guy at the end of the thing there. This is just like leading back
Sure.
into the mountains.
Okay, so yeah, I definitely throw a hand axe then.
Okay.
With you hit Linus.
You throw it, but it's a little icy here, and you slip just as you let go, and you throw it, and it's about... He's like 15 feet away from you. You throw it like 12 feet, just hits the ground and goes clank, 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 and then stops and rests at the base of his foot.
Great.
Wait, is there snow on the ground or are we on a path?
There's not really a path. There's snow on the ground.
Okay.
And Zarek gets a little closer. The troll now sees a dwarf. More lunch. He'll
man.
move right here. He's still holding on to you, so he'll only get 2 attacks. Oh, you know what?
God, for small-
He would drop that and do all 3 attacks. What am I kidding? He's a troll. He wants to eat. He's hungry. Claw.
Technically, he could just pop Linus in his mouth real quick. Oh,
I know, but I'm not that mean. I'm not going to do that. So the first attack will hit for. He does again. Comes slashing right down for 10 slashing. Second claw.
Okay.
This is why all of you should have been here, or none of you.
holy crap! 23.
23.
About
Damn.
how far away are we from them?
8.
And
You're
are they,
still 3 rounds.
like, are we able to see though?
No, not really. I mean, you can
there's-
see him because he's taller than everybody else, but it's far away.
There's
I'm
like
asking
700.
Oh,
because
can
700
you like
people.
for like an
I have a
arrow?
longbow.
You would be able to hit him with a longbow from where you are.
Okay, could I go?
And
on
you
my
basically
next
you could
turn?
run 30 feet, shoot your arrow, and then run 30 feet, shoot your arrow.
But it's
So,
going to take twice as long to get there.
yes, because well, no, I'm just giving the range.
No, my
Those
arrow
is-
is gonna my range on my bow and arrow. is
Flint's an
gonna be far
NPC
Right.
anyway, so if he
But
dies,
they
it's no
do
big deal.
All right, so that's 18
Melee.
right now, and then a bite.
Hey,
enough. Why?
Because what's
Is the
happening
bite
is your
not
run,
working?
where move.
There it goes.
If your move shoot,
16 hit
you're
Flint?
falling behind 30 feet.
just yes, it does.
For another 6.
Why can't I just
Another
move?
6. Damn.
But I'm still gonna.
All right, I'm still
Right.
up. Still got 18.
So,
All right.
Okay.
Garel moves a little closer. Linus, another death save.
Oh, hold on. I closed out my sheet. Okay, here we go.
11.
baby.
That's a
That's an-
success.
1 and 1.
Nice.
Zane, you move a little closer.
I am keeping pace with Zarek.
Yep. Flint.
All right. Still have my battle axe. Gonna attack with that. Oh, come on.
Flint has not
Oh,
hit
man.
anything in forever, has he?
I know.
For
No,
That would have been
ever.
good damage, but no.
Yeah. It's terrible.
All right, Zarek, you're 30 feet closer.
can I use my longbow?
Sure can.
About how far are we away?
We'll say 90 feet.
Okay, I'm going to chill touch it.
All right, on your
Wait.
turn.
Okay.
All right, both of those hit.
So that's 15 damage.
Okay,
Oh,
Nice.
let me mark the arrows.
it's his turn now.
It's a troll. They regenerate.
He's, yeah, like Flint can see the wounds healing
Yeah, Zarek would
in
move.
front of him.
Oh,
he
they
does-
do
he-
regenerate.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
He doesn't. He didn't
Oh.
regenerate all of that, but he regenerated most of it. The troll will attack again.
Oh.
Jeez. That was
Oh, there's
almost
a hit.
a nat 20.
God
That's a hit
damn.
for 14.
14.
A claw. A nat 1. He slips and just swings wildly. Flint ducks out of the way, but as
He slashes himself. And
gains
dies.
himself, he goes in for a bite. And will hit,
21.
Oh,
and we'll probably take him down. 1,
yep,
5
now I'm
piercing.
at 0. I'm
Down
at
goes
0.
Frazier.
0.
0.
At 0 itself, or
-1.
yeah, so
Okay, so death saves, baby.
Yep,
Death
makes sense.
saves.
All right,
welcome to
Garel,
my world.
You are
Is
almost
Goldman
there.
anywhere around?
She's in camp, and so is Elliston. I mean, they're on the way here. Yeah. Luckily, they came with you, actually.
Yeah, right.
Linus, next round, Garel, you will be basically right.
Now, do I have to say if I'm going to spend inspiration
Oh, sorry.
before I
Go ahead.
roll? Adam, is that the way we're ruling this?
What? No, that doesn't make any sense. You did.
I don't know.
Yeah, you roll the inspiration when you know you fucked it up. That's the whole point of the inspiration.
I'm making sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. You got crazy rules here. 18, so there's another success.
All right, so far so
Nice.
good. Zane.
Chill touch.
Okay.
Nice.
That's 24, or was that a
So
hit?
24
That's the
hits.
hit. Okay,
That's
yeah.
to hit. So
Damage.
11 damage, and he cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Ooh.
That's nice.
That
That's
is
very
nice.
Nice, yeah.
Especially against this guy. That's going to be necessary.
Mm.
He looks over, and then he also sees now this entire caravan.
He sees a
people.
buffet.
Yeah. I feast tonight. Flint, your death save, number 1.
Okay.
Just
That's
roll
a D20.
yeah.
I have one. No, I don't.
That's
Ooh.
That's a
one failure. Mark that down.
Yeah, I got it. 1 fail.
Zarek,
All right.
both
Two
of
fails,
those
I'm
miss.
assuming. Yeah. That sucks. I'm gonna action surge.
Okay. Both of those hit.
21.
All right.
Nice. And he can't heal
He
them.
can't, and he's like, he doesn't understand why he still hurts, and he's very confused.
He doesn't like candy.
All right, the troll is going to pick up his lunch, both of them, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He's getting a little nervous now. Garel, you are right here. You can move.
Okay.
You see him walk off with your father and the kid.
Right. So you said to ignore these rocks and everything. So I can like cut across.
Well, you still have to go
that.
around them. It's not as high,
Okay.
so you can see him, but
Okay.
you still have to go around that way.
Okay. That's 5, 10, 20, 30. Brings me here.
Yeah. Do you have anything? I don't think you have anything you can throw that far, do you?
Actually, what do I have? I thought I had a hand axe. Yes, I do have a hand axe.
How
So I can
far
throw
is
that.
the distance to that? Is that 30 feet?
Probably 20 for a thrown item.
Let's see.
Yeah, you're good.
Slash-
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, like 40
Range-
feet
oh,
away.
20.
Okay, yeah.
20 feet, yeah.
All right.
So in long range would be, what, 80? So you could throw it at disadvantage.
Mm.
Or you could use your rest of your action to move and get closer.
Mhm.
And take an action surge.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ooh,
I'll
there
do
you
that. So that's what I'll do.
All right. So basically, you're like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then another
And an
action
action
surge, so you can move up next to him and attack twice.
There we go. So I used up my action surge. 2 attacks. Here we go. Going with the hammer.
Miss.
Damn.
That will
16?
hit.
Awesome.
That's 10. No,
10.
no, it's just 5, I think, because the other one is for the crit on the side there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right,
So 5.
Well, you got his attention.
I crushed his little toe.
Oh. Linus.
Okay. That's
Yes.
That's
Nice.
20.
Nice.
So, unbeknownst to the troll who is preoccupied, as he's holding Linus upside down by his leg, Linus happens to wake up and look around and see this is an interesting scenario. You've never been carried upside down by a troll through a mountain before.
No. Now, when you get that, do I still get my turn, or is
No.
that is my turn?
That is your turn.
Okay.
You'll be able to do something next time, though. Zane.
Chill touch.
What's the distance on that?
120.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Can we get closer?
The
Is that
13
where we
misses.
are?
Yes, you can get closer. Yeah, no,
I will
you're a
use
little.
inspiration.
You're about here.
I'll move 30 feet closer. 1, 2.
This guy's not here, by the way. So yeah, the 13 misses though.
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay. That will hit.
Does he
Nice.
drop Flint?
Not with
Only
not with 3 damage. He doesn't.
But still, he cannot heal.
Yep. Which is the important thing. Flint, another death save.
Right.
Don't roll one. A 1!
Oh,
That is 2 saves. You
And
run
Flint,
up.
I'll spend
you-
an inspiration to reroll that.
Yes.
Yes, you
Can I do
can.
that?
I will let you
Technically,
do
that
that.
is, yeah. It's
Okay.
It's just not. It's not specific.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not happy
That
is-
sometimes. Adam.
There we
That
go.
is a. That is a
Who
success.
who gave us the
Ciderin gave it to us.
Ciderin, you just saved Flint's life.
Yes.
Oof. Thank you, Ciderin.
Thank
All
you.
right. So Flint has another. He has 1 failure, 1 success now,
Right.
which is much better than being dead.
Mm-hmm.
Zarek.
Let's get move there.
Yep.
1,
Hit. Miss.
2. 9 piercing.
All right. He's getting really annoyed. Puny humans. He doesn't know what elves are.
Girl yells at him, "I'm not puny!"
He drops Linus and Flint. So all of a sudden, Linus, you open your eyes and look around like, oh, this is interesting. Bam! Flaps back on the, knocked out of the face first onto the ground. Luckily, he's got long arms, so you don't fall that far. He is going to attack Garel. Attack 1. 10 will miss.
Yep, 10 misses.
You block it with your 19 will hit
19 hits, yeah.
for 12 slashing. And then he comes in for a bite. 15.
Nope. 15 misses.
So he comes in, slashes, comes in for the bite. You take your hand and just grab him right under his jaw and push him back. Too bad Linus didn't get some of those rolls.
I know.
Speaking of Garel, it's hammer time.
Yep. Here we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Where is it? Oh, here we go.
I was hoping to say you
Yes.
can't touch this, but he touched it. All right. That hits for 8.
8. Second attack.
Hit.
Ooh.
You're very upset by Flint's scenario here. 7.
And I
you
just screamed, "Drop the old
club him."
man!"
He did already. He's already dropped.
Oh, it did. He
Yeah,
did.
He had to drop the swipe at you. So
Oh, okay.
Linus, you have 1 hit point.
Okay, so Linus is how big is this guy?
He is large. So what is that? 15 feet.
He'll probably weigh more than 500 pounds, I'm thinking, huh?
Oh yeah, this guy is probably easy 650. Maybe more. I don't know. He looks pretty trim. He's ripped too. He's been doing his cardio,
Okay.
working out.
He reaches in his bag and he gets out a little bit of molasses.
Okay.
Or did I get the molasses? I don't remember. Could tree sap work in its stead?
Sure.
Okay, then I got some tree sap. And
These
he's
are
going
pine
to-
trees, so
Yeah, he's going to cast slow on him.
okay.
So
He can only take
he
1
must-
attack, huh? Is that right?
yeah, but he's going to get a save on this, I'm pretty sure.
What's the save? Wisdom saving throw.
All the way down at the bottom. Okay, there it is.
He is not super wise. Although one might argue he's probably wiser than Zarek and Gorel. But close. Six.
That's a fail.
That is a fail.
Okay.
So he is slowed down.
Yeah, he gets -2 to his AC, dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions on his turn, and he can only do one attack.
Nice.
Nice. It's awesome.
So,
Well, he
he's
can
done
use an
that.
action or a bonus action, not both.
Not both. He can only
He can't
so
make
he can
more than one melee or ranged attack. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good spell.
Yep. So
You're gonna need to roll d20 though.
a D. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Now let's see what level is. Hold on, I got to see what I got to roll for that.
Low's level 3.
Yeah, that was a level 3 spell. And okay, so here we go. If I roll over a 5, under a 5. Nope.
Yep, you're okay.
Okay.
That's only a 5. Are you sure about that?
1 to 5 on the chart you gave me.
On a third level?
Let's see. Third level, 1 to 5.
What is it
level's
for
1 to
second?
4.
Okay, then 1 to 3 in a first?
Yep.
Okay. All right, he is slowed and nothing else happens. Zane.
I will chill touch.
That will miss.
Even with the -2?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to spend another inspiration. No lemons.
That will also miss.
Alright,
Just miss with the slow.
okay.
Oh, wait, I lied to you. His armor class is 15, not 16, so that
Nice.
will
Yes.
hit. That will hit. For 9.
Damage. Cannot heal.
He does
Yes.
not look good now. That will bring up Flint, another death save.
That's a
No.
fail.
That's a fail. Zarek.
Zarek's gonna yell, "For Flint!" And move up. Well, yeah, I'll still move up 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move up to about there. And
Both
Nice.
hit.
Those
2 hits.
both hit. 16.
He drops.
You hear
Nice.
Zarek's like, yeah, like does like the like victory screams because he sees that
Oh, get it,
both
bro.
Flint and Linus are knocked out.
Linus is up.
Yeah, but
He
Zarek
looks like he was
doesn't see
run
that, right?
over.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Now the healing thing goes until your turn, right?
Mm-hmm. So,
Okay.
can I make an Arcana check or something
You can make any kind of check you'd like.
to see if I know what Jason knows about trolls?
It would be more, I guess, history or nature, I'd say.
Okay.
You know
pretty
that
good.
he's going to get back up pretty soon.
Okay. So I yell out, "We need to set him on fire."
Oh. Zarek's like, what?
Well, wow, this escalated
Oh.
very quickly.
Cut him into
bro.
pieces.
Gorel yells back, "What if I just crush his head?" He's got his hammer
Bro, I
ready.
think you're the only one that can set him on fire.
I'll be there in a second.
I can set him on fire.
Zarek will run back and hoist.
But
No, no,
who's gonna
You're
do
getting
what?
on his
Such a
back.
what are they gonna do for
I
Flint?
just need to get one move closer. On my turn, I'll be able to do it.
Flint, roll another
You're
test.
gonna cough up.
No, I'm assuming that
No.
Gorel will pick Flint up and run him over to Goldmoon.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So Goldmoon will heal him. 8. So give him 12
All right.
hit points back.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Zane, are you going to light this guy on fire?
Linus will start lighting them on fire.
All right, Linus, go ahead. All right, you shooting...
Does he go like this, Will?
Firebolts. Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew. All right. Yeah. He all of a sudden his color goes from green to gray, and
So Zane's gonna throw a bonfire right here as well.
okay, just
Sustain it for a minute.
sure, yeah. You feel
Ah.
confident that
Aw,
he's
man,
dead,
I was gonna
and
get
it
my
smells like burnt
I was just gonna say-
troll now.
Oh, it stinks.
Yeah, this is like the worst barbecue ever.
Hope we're not going that way.
Yeah.
No, he was going back up into the mountains.
Okay, cool.
But everybody's gonna have to walk past this burning troll on the
Really?
way. Don't look, kids. Don't look.
Can you put up an illusion?
Yeah.
Put up an illusion so we
Okay.
don't have to see it.
I mean, we'll still smell it.
I mean, can't you make an illusion so we don't smell it?
Smells like burning
Oh.
gym socks.
I don't think so. Well, no, minor illusion.
Captain
Pretty sure
Mimorph
you
says,
get
tie up
so.
the troll with his regeneration power. You can feed the whole group.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Eating troll, though.
Oh,
Oh,
So,
all you need some
thank
spice,
you.
some Tabasco.
just a little salt
Yeah.
and pepper. Just, you know,
Where
A little
are we gonna
dash.
find that out here?
just a little
Make
dash.
it worse.
Some
No doubt,
sriracha.
A little Frank's Red Hot.
So with
you
minor
go.
illusion, I can cover up the scent,
Yeah.
and then with silent image, I can make it look like it's not there.
Do it.
Okay. All
On
right.
behalf
So,
of the children and all of human
So, yeah.
humanity.
nothing to see here, guys. Everything's fine. Safe trip.
Yep.
Safe trip. We'll just continue south. Don't
I just
look.
have to stay close enough to it. To
Don't turn to
maintain
your
the
right,
illusion.
please. Don't turn to your right.
Keep moving.
So anyway, we will continue this next time as you head toward hopefully safety. We'll see if you guys take the front or the back now.
Yeah, we're going towards the vineyard.
We go to the vineyard.
Go to the vineyard. Dwarven vineyard.
Yep. So anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out with us here on D&D Friday as we play DragonLance, the original mottos. It's late. It's Friday. I can't talk anymore. Modules. We will be back here next Friday. On Tuesday, we have also here at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Greyhawk Adventures. Well, except for this Tuesday where we don't have it. We're going to be taking off this week. We will be back next week. So don't be sad. Don't be scared. Don't think the worst. We'll be back next week. Will, what goes on Wednesdays?
Well, on Wednesday nights, we have the chapter 3 of the exciting sci-fi story of Sector 1.
Whoa. And there were some surprises last night. Nope. 2 nights ago. I have no concept of time either.
That's all right. There sure were. We brought back Jonathan, who was cast member on the first season of Sector 1.
Nice.
Came back to help finish out the story.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a good time.
So anyway, guys, for Will.Playa, Katie, Jason, Kemchan, and Gaz, I'm Adam saying good night. Have a great weekend. Be nice to one another. There's a lot of shit going on, man. Don't be part of it. Be part of the nice group. We're nice. Except, I mean, I'm not super nice, but even I'm nicer than most
kind.
people. Even I'm nicer than most people. That's the sad
You don't
thing.
need to be nice, Adam. You're kind.
Yeah.
You could have
That's
totally killed some people.
I did let you guys off easy on that one.
Yes.
There's no way that you guys would have made it from the back of that thing to the front, but I gave you a chance.
There's no way that they would have
did.
got him
Yeah, I know. There's no way. I didn't want to
down
kill
to
him
gold
outright.
moon time.
Yeah, I know. You would have been down to your 2 shortest party members. But anyway, guys, we will see you next Friday. Bye-bye. And I probably should have been ready for the end.
Yeah,
credits thing.
man.
It's okay, we'll just linger.
It's a
Keep
little,
waving.
Just keep
it's a little
waving.
anticlimactic.
It'll be
All
a
right.
little awkward, but it'll be fine.
So long, guys.